I'm going to just take a few moments to talk about the Strata Data Innovation Awards. So we've been running these for a couple of years, and part of our aim is to really not just give awards to the elephants in the room, but to highlight and stress the word innovation, people who are really pushing the boundaries of the data in interesting places that you might not have heard of. So I'm going to bring up our first award category, which is data in education. And we'd like to highlight Monica Martinez, who's working with Elizabeth Public Schools in New Jersey. Now, she's a data fellow placed in this school district through the Strategic Data Project, which is a nonprofit based out of the Center for Education Policy Research at Harvard, and it has a mission to transform the use of data in education to improve student achievement. Now, Monica's analyses have revealed the root cause of much of the district's low graduation rates, and the district is taking action to fix that. So it's one of these placements that's had a real effect, and it's a great project. Our next category is data in journalism. Now, this work is rather amazing. We're happy to honor the work of Giorgia Lupi. She's worked with the newspaper. It's actually a cultural supplement called La Lettura in Italy, and they aim at providing multiple levels of investigation of whatever they're visualizing in a paper-based data visualization, but it works as if it were an interactive piece. And many visualization folks I've spoken to really admire this work, and I think it's incredible how deep that this work is able to go just in 2 dimensions. So Georgia, we actually have the pleasure of her company this week, and she's speaking, so I highly encourage you to go and seek out her session. Our next category is data that has social impact. And we featured Captricity before at Strata, but Alistair and I in particular think this is just such an amazing project. You will know if you work with data that getting data into the system, no matter where it comes from, is a huge challenge. And no more so where there's no information infrastructure, electronic information infrastructure at all. So Captricity was founded to enable the work of HIV/AIDS workers in rural Africa, and it's grown to help social change agents across the world get timely access to accurate data. It liberates data that's tracked on paper, PDF, and fax forms, even with difficult handwriting. A few of the projects that it's helped include the Poverty Action Lab at MIT, and the United Long-Term Care Workers Union, who captured 5,000 paper surveys on site, and the Fair Political Practices Commission of California, who recently joined with Captricity to deliver the 2011 Statements of Economic Interests filed by the state's judges in a usable and meaningful way. So there's a lot of projects they're getting involved in, the data that could be meaningful that's currently trapped on paper. I'd like now to highlight an effective visualization. Now, this category, we really stressed the word effective as we were judging it. And very excited to talk about a project that Facebook are doing when they're connecting up a public dashboard to their data centers. They're delivering near real-time information on key efficiency metrics. Well, this information, they're doing it, they're proud of saving electricity. I guess everyone is. It keeps costs down. But also that they're able to really just not release press releases, but hook the live information up in a way that's accountable and that can be investigated. And one of the best things is that the code to do this, they're going to publish out on GitHub so other people can follow along, and it's joining in with the Open Compute project. Finally, I want to highlight the work of Pramad Varma, who is the chief architect of the Aadhaar project in India. This is an initiative to give a unique ID for every Indian resident, man, woman, child, or infant. Now, in our Western world, we take the ability to get social security and interface with government agencies for granted. But when you don't actually even have an ID in their system, there are many services that you can't be a part of. And when things aren't traced that way, there's much opportunity for corruption. So, universal ID is always a controversial topic for sure, but in this case, there are many, many social benefits. So thank you very much to everyone who nominated, and my congratulations to the people we've highlighted today.